use your transition. All right, folks, welcome in here. This is Bluegrass Sports Nation. Sorry, Evan took me live without knowing it there, folks. Welcome in. 14th Region softball action coming to you here tonight. 14th and 10th region action as we kick off our 2025 softball action here on Bluegrass Sports Nation with the homestanding Breathitt County LadyCats coming off a big win here last night against Owsley County to open the season, and they'll be hosting the Lady Cardinals of GRC from down in Winchester. Welcome all the folks from GRC that may join in here tonight. We're going to have our regular camera view here, not doing the center field or anything tonight as we're just getting started. Wow, it's big time. Still tired from basketball season as the Bobcats take the 14th region. We'll be headed on to the state tournament here. GRC probably as well. Maybe they have a regional tournament championship tonight. I haven't checked, to be quite honest with you. So I want to appreciate all those folks out there. And, GRC come up just short, the ladies did, to Sacred Heart here in the 2025 Sweet 16. So, folks, thanks for joining us here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. This is Brendan Miller. Got Evan Miller over here on the production as we'll bring you this one here tonight to open up the season. Lots of softball action for you throughout the season here on Bluegrass Sports Nation as well. Also tonight, I don't think they're live yet from up in Letcher County, but we'll have baseball action for you as it will be Breathitt County at Letcher Central. So we're going to have the Bobcats on both channels here tonight on Facebook and YouTube. So we'll have that for you here momentarily. Matt and the guys up at Letcher are up there. Evan and I down here want to get a game in before Evan and I take off to Milwaukee here in a couple of days to cover the Cats as we'll head up to see Cats in the first and second round next week. Be back. Of course, I am going to be the photographer again for the Sweet 16 for the KHSAA. Be shooting off 15 of those games down at Rupp Arena next week. So plenty of action here on Bluegrass Sports Nation and for the KHSAA in that one. So just set the lineups here for the Breathitt County LadyCats. They're going to have Lexi Pelfrey on the mound. Lexi going to take over, of course, the big mass graduation last year by the LadyCats. As, of course, Red, Caitlin Pennington is down at East Tennessee State now. Got Olivia Clemens, J.C. McLeese, and the girls all graduated last year. So a new band of new faces for the LadyCats this year, and they'll be taking on GRC as it will be Xenia Tinchinor. Hopefully I pronounce these names correct. Arabella Gwynn and Kennedy Jones coming to the plate for the Lady Cardinals. They'll step in. We've got Doug Gross behind the plate and another blue out there as well. First pitch is going to be strike one, called by Gross behind the plate. So strike one from Lexi Pelfrey. Of course, Lexi missed last year with a knee injury, so she's back now. 1-0 is going to be low, tied up, even the count at 1-1. Folks, we're going to probably get, as you've seen our streams here in this first base dugout at Breathitt County, likely going to get some bad sunlight here soon, so we'll try to keep this going. Swing and miss by Tinchinor that time for a 1-2 count here for Lexi Pelfrey. Of course, no stats to bring you. This GRC club last year in the 10th region was 8-24. Ball's going to be fouled away by Tinchinor to stay alive. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Lots of action for you. As you know, we have expanded. We've got Perry Central and Letcher Central. Buck Orm we had on last night. So there's going to be a shot to second base and a base hit by Tinchinor, and that ball's going to go all the way to the fence. Tinchinor going to round on around to third, and the throw in will be handled. Going to have a play at the plate, and she's in there safe. Tinchinor with an in the Parker here to open it up to make it 1-0 GRC. So they'll score that as a double, and then she just kept on running, and a few throwing errors for the LadyCats. Ends up with it being 1-0 before there's any Lady Cardinals retired here, and that will bring up our Arabella Gwynn, the first base lady for the Lady Cardinals. First pitch from Pelfrey misses high. Of course, LadyCats coached by Jeff Honeycutt over there. Got settled in here to the softball job. Of course, he's got a big job next week as he leads the Bobcats against the Jaguars of North Laurel in Rupp Arena next Thursday at 11 a.m. We'll have the audio stream here live for you of that one on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Ball's going to be fouled back by Gwynn. Make the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Make sure with the scorekeeper over here, I lost track. Got to watch Evan's screen. Folks, share this one around as we get softball season started. That ball's going to be fouled down the first base line and out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Gwynn. Gwynn is fouled back. 1 ball, count will remain. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Folks, don't forget, we're live on both Facebook and YouTube here on BSN, so check it out over on YouTube if you're on your couch at home. It's a great app. Much prefer the YouTube over the Facebook, but tons of people watch us on Facebook, so we keep it rolling. Hopefully going to be working on an app here pretty soon where you can just hit your app and go to everything Bluegrass Sports Nation here in the future. 2 balls, 2 strikes here on Gwynn. Gwynn's going to pop that one up. Ball is back to Chloe Hayes, who makes the play and will be out number 1. So Gwynn is retired P3 for out 1. And that will bring up Kennedy Jones, the left fielder for the Lady Cardinal. I said last year we don't have any stats so far this season, so we'll just go cold. Jones steps in. First pitch is going to be hit deep to center field. Out to center, that's going to be Eddie Salyers who camps under it to make the catch for out number 2. So 1 pitch swinging by Kennedy Jones, and she flies out to center field for out number 2, and that will bring up Jordan Abner, the third base lady for the Lady Cardinal. Pitch misses high. One ball, no strikes. Second pitch misses away. 2-0 by Pelfrey. Around the infield, haven't set the defense yet for Lady Cats. Got Mahala Bowling behind the plate. Chloe Hayes down at first. Savannah Barnett at short. Got Raylan back at short. It was second base is Savannah Barnett, and that ball is ball number 4. New cast of characters, like I say, here for the Lady Cats. Addie Sayers in center field. Tinley Hayes in left, and Taylor Smith in right. Got Raylan back at short, and Bella Napier is down at third base. So there's your defense for Breathitt County. Got a runner on first. That's Jordan Abner, and this will be Jada Grigsby stepping in for the Lady Cardinals. And Grigsby's going to hit that to right field. It's around at Taylor, and she makes the catch. Sorry, we're a little bit blocked from that right position here. We got here a little bit late, and some of our regular position was taken, so that unable to show that, but that will end the first as Tichenor leads it off and in the Parker to make it 1-0. Lady Cardinals, we'll take a break, folks. Be right back here for the bottom of the first on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family-owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
All right, folks, welcome back here. Bottom of the first coming at you. It will be for Breathitt County. Addie Salyers, Mahala Bowling, and Lexi Pelfrey, and Chloe Hayes will be on deck for the Lady Cats. They are going to face on the mound Jada Grigsby, and behind the plate will be Addison Wilson as the battery for the Lady Cardinal. We'll try to set their defense here as we go around. It's going to be Arbadella Gwynn around at third base. Second will be the flex, Bennett. It'll be strike one from Grigsby, be Morgan Bennett playing second base. At short is Morgan Parks, and at 5 will be Jordan Abner at third base. Get the outfield after this pitch. Grigsby. And Salyers swings and misses. They get 0-2, so around the outfield will be Kennedy Jones. In center is Xenia Tichenor, and around and right is Alyssa Webb. That is your GRC defense, and that's going to be strike 3 to Addie Salyers. She goes down looking for out number 1, and that will bring up Mahala Bowling. Folks, just bear with us. You know, here in the first base dugout, we're going to get that sun here in a few minutes. First pitch to Bowling misses just inside for ball 1. So, folks, as we go on throughout the season, we'll pull it out all of our angles with the center field cameras and things along those lines. Bowling swings and misses for strike 1. A little early in the season for that. Usually softball and baseball. Beautiful evening for action here on the Pambowl Lake. Sunny, and ball's going to be a fair ball right down the first base line, and Bowling. And the ball's going to squirt away, throw to second base, and she's in there for we'll call that a double. Ball was not hit very hard, but it was just inside the line down first base here. Mahala Bowling gives the Lady Cats their first runner of the game as that will bring up Lexi Pelfrey. Lexi, of course, the chance for a courtesy runner here, but none needed with Mahala Bowling. That's quickness. Pitch to Bowling. Even to Pelfrey. Misses low. This is low for 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes here as the Lady Cats have a threat building here in the bottom of the first against Grigsby. Grigsby on the rubber to Pelfrey, and Pelfrey swings and misses for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Mahala Bowling at second base after that little C&I double here just inside the line down the first base line. David back coaching third over there. Got Dustin Barnett down first, and going to get strike 2 looking from Grigsby. Went with the off speed that time. Got that one past Pelfrey to even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 away here in the bottom of the first inning. Brendan Miller, Evan Miller with you here. And Pelfrey goes down swinging for out number 2, and that will bring up Chloe Hayes. Chloe, the first base lady for the Bobcats this year. Steps in. Chance to tie this one up with a base hit. Plenty of speed out there in Bowling at second base. Swings and misses behind that one as Grigsby gets it past her. Grigsby rocks, fires, and gets that one past Hayes for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes on Chloe Hayes. She's been behind both of those. Grigsby. Ooh. That one was close. Again to ring her up and stop. So ball 1 ball, 2 strikes. Grigsby with the delivery. Gets her swinging. And Grigsby finishes out the inning with back-to-back swinging strikeouts, strikes out the side in and around the Mahala Bowling double. So we will head to the the top of the second, folks, with the score: GRC 1, Breathitt 0.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
All right, folks, back here by the lake in Breathitt County, Pambo Lake, Breathitt County Softball Field is early season softball on a beautiful night here. Sun's about to set in our eyes over here, folks, so we'll try to keep you the best view possible. As you see, we always have to broadcast here from the first base dugout here at Breathitt County, and that sun sets right in our eyes, so we'll right into the camera as well as we get a little bit later. So it's going to be Morgan Parks, shortstop, coming to the plate for GRC. She bullets that one to center field, and that's going to be by to the fence, and she is on the move around second with a stand-up double. Morgan Parks with a rip here for the Lady Cardinal. And that will bring to the plate Addison Wilson, the catcher, number 21 for Lady Cardinals. First pitch is going to be fouled away for strike one. Check swing, hit the bat. Ball in the dirt, picked up by Bowling, but will be ball one. One ball, one strike here on Addison Wilson. Pitch to Wilson's going to hit that one to left field, and that's going to be by Hayes out there. That's going to score Parks, and a double for Wilson. So back-to-back doubles for the Lady Cardinals. Will bring to the plate Lexi Burke, the designated player. We're going to have a courtesy runner here for the Lady Cardinal. That'll be number 38. Let me get this set up here. It's going to be McIntyre. Anya, I believe it is, McIntyre. First pitch is going to be shot to second base. Barnett's able to pick it up and throw to first, not in time. Is a hot shot base hit there, we'll call it, by Burke, as they're starting to tee off on Pelfrey now. So single. That sends Wilson over to third. So runners on first and third. Still nobody out here in the top of the second for GRC. And Allison Webb, the right fielder, comes to the plate, back to the mound, and throw her to first. So that will be out number one. It does advance the runner. So that'll go down as a 1-3 for out number one. And the runner moves up to second. So runners now on second and third, Wilson and Burke. And then we go back to the top of the lineup here for GRC. That will be Tichenor. She had the end the Parker to start the game. First one is a shot back up the middle. Going to be a base hit for Tichenor. And they're going to send the runner. Throw to the plate is not in time. And Tichenor goes on down to second. So GRC with a 2 RBI single here by Tichenor. Scores both Wilson and Burke Make it 3-0 or 4-0. Let me see. 4. Yeah, makes it 4-0. Third run of the inning. Still nobody out. Yeah, we do. I'm sorry. One out. And there's going to be another base hit up the middle. Back's able to pick it, but no play. I apologize. There is one out as Webb was out there at first base. There'll be another base hit there for Gwen. And that's going to put runners at first and third for Kennedy Jones. And going to steal second base real quick. So that puts Gwen down to second. 4-0 GRC. Chance to tack on a couple more here with a base hit for Kennedy Jones. Pitch to Jones is in the dirt, and that's going to be Tichenor decides not to give it a run as that ball came back pretty hard off the chain link fence behind the plate. Don't forget, folks, I don't know if they're live yet. Evan can check. Breathitt and Letcher baseball up at Letcher Central. Jones is this high and away. Not for sure what the game time was up there. They are live, so you can check that out as well. Lots of baseball, Breathitt action for you here tonight. Going to be miss for that, and that will be a base on balls to Jones. And that loads them up for the cleanup hitter, Jordan Abner. So, first one by Abner, misses high. Abner walked the first time at the plate. And strike that time from Pelfrey. Pelfrey. And that ball is going to be hit to Hayes, who makes the snag. Going to be a play, throw to the plate, and no good. Tensioner scores after she tagged up, and we'll score another run. So sack fly that time for Abner. And fly 7 for out number 2, and that scores Tichenor. Nobody else advanced. So 2 away here for Grigsby. Grigsby flied to right field the first time. That ball's going to be at Smith. Cannot make the play out there. That's going to score 2 more Lady Cardinals as Grigsby drives in 2. Tough play out there for Taylor, but hit her right in the glove and just could not make the play. So call that a double with 2 RBI. And makes it 7-0 so far, GRC. 2 out here in the top of the second inning. Having a hard time. Yeah, could be 7. 6 so far in the inning. Ball's in the dirt. It's going to move the runner over to third. Jada Grigsby moves over to third. She's in scoring position now for Parks. Parks led this off with a double. Squares to bunt. Going to hit that one down to third base. That's just inside the line. Going to be a base hit, and she's going to have her second double of the inning as she slides in safe. So another double for Morgan Parks. And the Lady Cardinals will continue here. 8 runs on the board against Lexi Pelfrey here. Wilson will step in. She doubled in this inning already, and she's going to hit that one down the third base line. Foul. Pelfrey to the plate. Ball is going to be popped down the third baseline and out of play. Folks, not for sure what the schedule is going to be the rest of the week. I know we've got some softball and baseball on Friday. Going to have tons of coverage here for you on BSN as I'll be headed to Milwaukee for the Cats in the first round of the NCAA. Evan Miller and I, Evan's approved. We'll see if he goes. And then yeah, we'll have some plenty of coverage from the NCAA regionals in Lexington as well with the ladies as the LadyCats or Kentucky basketball ladies. We'll be hosting the first two rounds in historic Memorial Coliseum. You'll have reps there as well. Next week, Sweet 16 coming at you here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Ball is going to be behind her. It was a dead ball. Yeah, I believe got hit by the pitch was Wilson. I was going to send, well, Parks was already down at second. Got pinch runner here again for Wilson. That's McIntyre, 38 again. Burke will come up. She singled her first time up in this inning. She rips that one to center field at Sayers, who makes the catch, and that will be out number 3, and that will finish the inning. But the Lady Cardinal pushed 7 across and lead it after 1.5, 8-0 against the Breathitt County LadyCats.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Made in America.
Yeah, folks, welcome back. Bottom of the second inning for Breathitt County as they will send to the plate Tinley Hayes, Taylor Smith, and Raylan back here to face Grigsby. Grigsby gave up one hit in that first inning, but otherwise struck out the side. So we'll see how the LadyCats fare here in inning number 2 against Grigsby. Sun about to hit in the camera over there. We'll try to make some adjustments when that happens. Right now I know it's a little dark on the batter. Folks, thanks for joining us here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Always good. We love showing softball, love calling softball. First pitch to Hayes is upstairs. She chases it for strike 1. And some baseball. Of course, history. I did play here at Breathitt. Went on to Union College and pitched for 2 years outside of my football career down there. So, football, baseball always been a favorite. Even though my 2 boys don't play. Tinley Hayes steps back in. Pitch going to be fouled back. No balls, 2 strikes on Tinley Hayes. Don't forget, tuning in for baseball action, Breathitt Baseball and Letcher Central, also on Facebook and YouTube here tonight. We've hopefully got our issue straightened out with being able to do multiple streams on Facebook. Looks like, according to Matthew, maybe we have. Let's see. Nope, that's a YouTube that's on up there. So that game's been shown on YouTube instead of on Facebook, so maybe it did not work. Ball's going to be back to the pitcher. Grigsby throws it, and Tinley Hayes beats that out. Bang, bang play at first base, but they say Tinley Hayes was safe. So infield hit to lead off the second inning here for Hayes, and that will bring up Taylor Smith. Apologize to Miss Smith. Smith swings and fouls that one back for strike one. He's down at first base. Rather back on deck. Grigsby. This is high. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike to Smith. So the Breathitt baseball game is live on YouTube over on BSN along with this one. So check that out. This one will likely go much longer than this one. Misses high to Smith. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the top of the second. It's bottom of the second inning on the Breathitt County home side. Ball misses away. Runs the count full. Nobody out here. Strike looking, goes down for strikeout number 4 for Grigsby. And that will bring up Rather back. So still Hayes down here at first base. Swings and misses for strike 1. It's 2 back, misses away. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Just inside that time. Two balls, 1 strike, trailing back. Back's able to foul that one back. Grigsby. That ball's going to be hit to short right, and nice catch made. Throw to first is in time to double off Tinley Hayes. So going to be a double play as back lines out L9 for out number 2, and then Hayes is doubled off 9-3 for out number 3, and that will finish the inning. LadyCats go down in order after that, so we will head to the top of the third with the score: GRC 8, Breathitt County 0.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
Third by Hayla Bowling, 2 from behind the plate to shortstop. Lexi Pelfrey from the mound to second, and then Savannah Barnett moved from second over to first base. So that's your defensive lineup. The outfield did not change, as it will be Hayes, Sayers, and Smith around the outfield. For GRC, they will send to the plate 9-1-2, Alyssa Webb, Zinnia Tichenor, and Arabella Gwynn. Webb grounded back to the pitcher her first time to the plate. Well, again, folks, we're going to get that sunball right here on the camera soon. Really not much we can do about it with their setup here, so I apologize. First pitch to Webb. She's going to hit that into left field. Hayes is there for out number 1. One away here in the top of the third, and that will bring up Tichenor. Tichenor has not been retired. She has scored 2 runs. She led this one off in a double that turned into an in the Parker, and last time singled with a couple of RBIs to drive in a few here. First pitch to Tichenor. She's going to hit that to right center, and Smith comes in and makes the catch out there. So 2 pitches, 2 outs here for Raylan Back. And that will bring up Arabella, excuse me. First pitch is misses for ball 1. Fouls that one back. Even the count, 1 ball apiece, one ball, 1 strike, excuse me. Off speed, that pitch that time from back is in there for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes here on Gwynn. Just inside, evens. We count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, misses low. Runs it full here on Gwynn. 2 outs here, top of the 3rd inning for GRC. GRC staked an 8-0 lead right now, but Back cannot close it out, so it's going to be a walk to Gwynn, and that will bring up Jones. Jones has flown to center field and walked and scored in the game. Kennedy Jones. Ball's going to be hit too short, and that's going to be off of Bowling, and everybody will be safe. Ball came up on Mahala Bowling, so that's going to be E6. It's going to send Gwynn down to second. Jones at first, and that will bring up Jordan Abner. Abner has walked in the 1st inning. Strike 1 from Back. And then sacrifice fly to left field in the 2nd inning. So her 3rd at bat. 2nd official. Back misses away. 2 Lady Cardinals on the base paths with 2 out. Back just misses away with that one. Good location. Back with the 2-1. Ball's going to be popped up, and we'll be just over our head out of play here down by the lake. Ball's going to be hit to center field. Sayers is back there and gathers it in. So L8 for out number 3, and that will end the thread here in the 3rd as GRC goes down without tallying a run for the first time in the game. We will head to the bottom of the 3rd as the LadyCats will send up 8, 9, and 1. Bella Abner, Savannah Barnett, and Addie Salyers.
At HCTC, we've got you covered. While you focus on completing your certificate, diploma, or degree, our success coaches will connect you with financial information, tutoring, and so much more. Stay on your path to success at HCTC. Call today at 606-487-3293. We'll never underestimate you.
Folks, welcome back here, bottom of the 3rd inning. Don't forget, we've got Breathitt County and Letcher Central baseball from Letcher Central on right now over on YouTube, not on Facebook, but on YouTube. So go over and check that out. If I can get an update. Looks like it is right now. Can't see it. Still 0-0. Pitch to Napier. She swings and misses. The high one. It's Bella Napier. If it said, I might have said Abner there as we went to break. I want to apologize to Bella if I did so. Hard to read my own handwriting half the time. Grigsby rocks, fires, square to bunt, and misses high. Even the count, 1 ball, 1 strike on Bella Napier. First swing by Barnett is strike 1. Second one, also strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Grigsby ready to go to work here on Barnett. And swings and misses, ball dropped. Have to throw it down to first base and going to be out. Number 2, strikeout for Barnett, and that will bring up Addie Salyers. She went down looking in the first inning. Top of the lineup. First pitch by Salyers is strike 1. Grigsby. That one is in the dirt. 4-1.
Score update from Letcher County. It is 0-0 after the first inning.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks, Evan Miller. All you Bobcat fans can watch the females and the males both here tonight. Ball. 2. 2 balls, 1 strike here on Addie Salyers. Grigsby. Ball's fouled back. Evens count, 2 balls, 2 strikes on Salyers. Two. Salyers watches that one for ball 3. Full count, 2 away here. Bottom of the 3rd inning for Breathitt County. This is high. Will be ball 4. Teddy Salyers will trot on down to first base. Gives Breathitt the first base runner of the inning. And we'll bring up Mahala Bowling, who doubled back in the first. So good opportunity here for Breathitt County with probably their most productive hitter at the plate. Fouls that one back for strike 1. Grigsby ready to go to work. 2. Bowling swings through for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes here on Mahala Bowling. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And Gitcher looking for strike 3, and that will be out number 3, and that will end the top of the bottom of the 3rd. Excuse me, if I can get my tops and bottoms correct. We'll head to the top of the 4th as GRC will send up Grigsby, Parks, and Wilson to face.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
SEC Auto Sales, located at 1557 Highway 15 South in Jackson, is the fastest growing pre-owned dealership in the area. Whether you're looking for a used or new-to-you vehicle, SEC has you covered. Think you can't get finance? Well, think again. They have the best interest rates available, serving all of Eastern Kentucky. Let them show you an easy buying experience. Come on down and see Jeff, Dwayne, and the rest of the gang. Call 606-272-6888 or visit them online at secautosales.com. All right, folks, back here, top of the fourth inning. As that sun ball is going to get us here in just a moment. I apologize. There's really just not much we can do about that, folks. The way we have to sit up here, and without doing a center field camera, we could go in and out, but that's going to be really tough here in just a minute. So we head to the top of the fourth inning, and we're midway through this one. It will be Jada Grigsby coming to the plate as she has flown out to right field, has doubled in her two bats. A couple RBIs. First one is going to be shot to center field, right at Sayers, though. Sayers makes the play out there. Addie Sayers plays an excellent center field. So out number one for the Lady Cats and Sayers. That will bring up Morgan Parks. Squares to bunt. Pulls it back and tries to slash and swings and misses. Swings and misses for strike two. So no balls, two strikes here on Parks. Swings and misses. Ball dropped. Throw down to first is in time. And Raylan Back has come in and shut this bunch down. Now 8 runs here through 2 innings and nothing so far here through 2 for Back. Pitching changes sometimes do have great effect. Back misses away. This is Addison Wilson. Addison has doubled and was hit by a pitch, so she's been on both times at the plate. Pitch is going to be hit down to third base. Nicely done that time, just inside third base, and that will be a single. Excuse me, let me get it around on here to it. Wilson. And that will bring up Lexi Burke. Lexi has singled and scored and also lined out to center field in her 2 at-bats. Ball in the dirt. Throw down to second is not in time. And Wilson takes second. You heard that, folks. That's a bad sign of a medical airback coming into the hospital here beside of us. So prayers for whomever that's for. One ball, one strike on Lexi Burke. Mr. Burke, she's going to hit that. Just foul. Sorry. Couldn't find the ball there real quick. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Burke. Runner on second is pinch runner for Wilson. Did not get that name or number. And then Burke goes down swinging for out number 3. So 2 straight innings of no run softball for Raylan back after she came in. That will send us to the bottom of the fourth inning, as it will be number 4, 5, and 6 coming up for the Lady Cats. Be Lexi Pelfrey, Chloe Hayes, and Sister Tinley Hayes.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolfe County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolfe County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you with...
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is now.
Folks back here and ready for action at the Breathitt County Softball Field. Bottom of the fourth inning coming at you here as Lexi Pelfrey will step in. Lexi went down swinging her first time at the plate versus Grigsby. Grigsby ready to go. First pitch is high and all the way back to the backstop. 4-1. Looks like the score for Breathitt baseball over there is 3-0 now. Letcher. 4-0 Letcher. Strike that time to Pelfrey. We definitely have some prism action there on the screen, so folks just bear with us. Hopefully you can see it. Ball's going to be popped straight up and right over here in front of us, and play is made by first base lady there. And so that's P3 for out number 1, and that will bring up Chloe Hayes. Chloe went down swinging her first time at the plate. First pitch, fouled back for strike 1. Grigsby ready with the 1-strike pitch. Misses. Count goes even, 1-1. Ball's going to be hit in the air to right center field. Center field Tensionor goes over and makes the play for out number 2. F8 for number 2, and Tinley Hayes will come to the plate. Tinley singled back to lead off the second inning, was stranded, and then actually doubled off on a liner by Raylan back to end the inning. Ball's to be bunted, and beats it out. Does Tinley Hayes. So her second single of the game is Tinley Hayes on the bunt single. Grigsby let that one go to the third base lady, and barely did Hayes beat it out. Smith hits that one down the first base line, just foul. Strike 1. So 2-away runner on first here for Breathitt County as Taylor Smith steps in. She went down looking first time at the plate. Strike this time from Grigsby. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And Strike three swinging for Smith, and that will end the fourth here for the Lady Cats of Breathitt County. Will send us to the top of the fifth with the Lady Cardinal. Send 9, 1, and 2, Webb, Tensionor, and Gwynn to the plate.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Franks, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
All right, folks, welcome back. Headed to the top of the fifth inning. It's going to be Abby Horn, number 27, will be pinch hitting here for Webb. Abby Horn. And Horn steps in. First pitch by back is strike one. Pitch to Horn. She's going to pop that one up. Back goes and makes the catch. So Horn is retired. P1 for out number one here in the top of the fifth. And that will bring Tensioner to the plate. Tensionor. I'm pronouncing that correctly. If I'm not, folks, please forgive me. Tensionor has had a big day here so far. Played excellent center field as it in the Parker, and then singled and scored. She lined out to right field the last time at the plate, so she hits the ball to right center. Tensionor hits that one to short, and that's going to be through Bowling, so that will be an E6 on Bowling. And puts Tensionor on first. She'll probably be on the move here. Lady Cardinals would like to get two to see if they can close this thing out this inning. Strike one called to Arabella Gwynn. Arabella has popped up to first base, has singled and scored and walked. This is away. Foul back by Gwynn. One ball, two strikes. Runner on first, Tensionor. Throw down to second, and I was not watching, but Tensionor's in there for stolen base. Runner in scoring position for the Lady Cardinals. Ball is popped up. Hayes calls, makes the catch. P5, route number 2, and that will bring up Kennedy Jones. Jones has flown to center, walked, and then reached on an E6. Jones fouls that one back. Back to the rubber. Just misses. Jones digs back in. Pitch. It's going to be shot. Wow. That one was a hot one, and that's going to score. Tichenor down third base. Ball goes all the way to the fence, and we'll be at third base. What a shot that time by Kennedy. That ball was right down the line, and it was hard to hit. Tichenor scores. Call that a triple. With an RBI, that makes it 9-0. First run given up by back. Lady Cardinal, we're in the 5th inning. This is Jordan Abner. Comes to the plate. Jordan has walked, sacrificed, and lined out to center field. Pitch misses away. And that ball is going to be hit to center field, but it's right at Eddie Salyers, and that will close it out here in the top of the 5th inning, as that's the second time that Abner has lined out to center field to end the inning. That will send us to the bottom of the 5th. Lady Cats will send to the plate Raylan Back, Bella Napier, and Savannah Barnett.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
All right, folks, welcome back here. Score update from Letcher Central. Letcher Central 7, Breathitt 0. Breathitt no hits up there in that one so far. Looks like. Head to the bottom of the 5th, as it will be Raylan Back, Bella Napier, and Savannah Barnett to the plate. Sun has almost set over there, thank goodness. It's always tough in the middle of the game here. That sun barrels in. Grigsby. Ball's going to be hit in the air down the right field line. We cannot see that, but good catch made by the right fielder. Sorry, we are blocked by here. We are best setup we can get, but we're blocked down the right field line. So nice catch out there by the right fielder that time. That is Webb, correct? Yes. It's a Webb. Makes out number 1 all the way down by the line there. Well, ranged well over to make that catch. Bella Napier steps in. First swing is strike 1. Napier going to be a great athlete here at Breathitt High School. See her on the basketball floor next year. Napier fouls that one back. Good cut at it. That ball's going to be popped up. Left fielder comes in, makes the play. 2-way. Savannah Barnett will come to the plate. Savannah struck out her first time at the dish. First pitch misses high. Ball one. Excited here soon to get down and see the new park at Wolf County. Wolves baseball is at Leslie tonight. Opened up with a win over Lee last night. We stream all the home games for Wolf County. New facilities down there will be outstanding. We'll have the All-A streams from Wolf County. Wolf County has the All-A and the regional baseball both this year. Regional district baseball will be here at Breathitt. Barnett swings through for the strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Grigsby gets her swinging for out number 3, and that will end it here in the 5th inning and send us to the top of the 6th. After those first 2 innings, been pretty quick at softball here, as we'll have Grigsby, Parks, and Wilson come to the plate. Lady Cardinals 9-0 over LadyCats.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
At HCTC, we've got you covered. While you focus on completing your certificate, diploma, or degree, our success coaches will connect you with financial information, tutoring, and so much more. Stay on your path to success at HCTC. Call today at 606-487-3293. We'll never underestimate you.
All right, folks, welcome back. Going to be Grigsby, Parks, and Wilson here for Lady Cardinal in the top of the 6th inning. After Back came in, 8 runs real quick off of Pelfrey to start the game, first 2 innings, and then Back has held the Lady Cardinal at bay until the last inning where they put 1 on the board. 1 more would give them a chance to close this one early. Back from the windup to Grigsby. That one's going to be hit foul just down the line. Ball 1 strike. Back to the plate. It's going to be a rip by Grigsby. Nice swing. Runner on board for Lady Cardinal. That is going to bring up Morgan Parks. Morgan has doubled twice in this game, then struck out swinging. We're going to have a courtesy runner here. Yep. Grigsby going to come out. Going to have number 2 coming in to courtesy run. That is Savannah Stiles. Stiles with a chance. Get on the base pass. Square to bunt, pull back. That ball's going to be popped straight up. And Hayes comes over and makes the catch for out number 1. So Parks is retired. And that will bring up Wilson. Wilson with a double, hit by pitch and single, so she has not been retired in this game.
Score update from Letcher County. Letcher 7, Breathitt 2.
Okay. Breathitt has gotten on the board. That ball is going to be hit down the left field line, and Hayes with the play there. So first pitch swinging is L7 for out number 2. Bring up Lexi Burke. Pitch to Burke is on the ground, and Mahala Bowling with the pick. Throw to first, and Barnett unable to make the pick. Not in time. So infield hit. That will bring up Webb. First pitch to Webb misses away for ball 1. So 2 away, runners on first and second here for GRC. Webb's going to barrel that one straight back. Webb digs in. Back to the plate. This is inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. This is away. 2 balls, 1 strike. Oh, misses inside. That's going to bring up Tichenor. And she has been basically unable to be retired in this game other than lining out to center field. So Tichenor has scored 3 runs out of this leadoff spot. Curious spot here, no place to put her. 2 away. First pitch to Tichenor is low. Ball 1. Puckett here for GRC comes down to talk to bar behind the plate Gross. Let's see if we're going to have a pinch runner. Yeah, 29 is going to come in the game. 4:52. Morgan Bennett comes in the game. She's your flex. She comes in to run for Lexi Burke. Pitched 1-0 to Tichenor. Is no good. Throw down to third. Whoa. Ball 2. Ball 3. So 3-0. Got to come to Tichenor here. No place to put her. 2 outs. Bases full of Lady Cardinals. Pitch is strike 1 by back. So she can work all the way, escalate all the way back up the escalator. And misses high, and that will be ball 4. And Tichenor will get an RBI as scores the run. So 2 outs, and that will bring up Gwen. Now 10-0. This is the second run given up here by back. First pitch to Gwen. Base is still loaded. It's going to be ripped down the third base line. That's going to score 2. And Tichenor is going to roll into third there. So big time swing that time by Gwen. 2 RBIs to score. the 2 runs. That puts Titchener on third. Still 2 outs. Ball's going to be hit to short and right through the wickets on that one. That's going to score 2 more, and the floodgates have opened here for the Lady Cardinal. So Jones with an E6, and no RBIs on that. That makes it 14-0. Lady Cardinals. Pitch misses inside. Got Jones down at second. This is Abner. Jordan has walked, sacrificed, lined out to center field twice. And throw down to third. Nobody. Oh, they're going to call her out over there. Jones, as she tries to steal third, so she's thrown out 2-5 for out number 3, caught stealing, and that will end at the top of the 6th with the score now 14-0 GRC.
Somerset.
All right, folks, welcome back. I want to say thanks to my eldest here, Evan Miller, on spring break this week from Moorhead, doing the production. I want to thank him because we're going to have lots of baseball and softball on for you here, folks. You know, of course, we're the official stream for Breathitt County. 0-1 pitch to Sayers is going to be grounded too short. Up and throw to first is in time. Sayers is retired. 6-3 for out number 1. And that will bring up Mahala Bowling. Mahala has doubled and struck out looking. And her 2 plate appearances. Grigsby ready to go to work. First pitch is going to be hit down to second base. So another throw, 4-3. 2 outs quickly here, and that will bring up the last hope for the Lady Cats, Lexi Pelfrey. This out will end the game if the Bobcats can't put up 5 here. First pitch to Pelfrey. Tried to go with the off speed, and that one was in front of the plate. Sun is starting to go down. Beautiful evening here. Thanks for joining us, folks, on BSN. The ball's going to be popped straight up, and shortstop rolls over, and that'll do it. P6 for out number 3, and this one is going to be 14-0 GRC. We'll take one break, folks. Be back to finish this one here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
Folks, we'll close this one out here as it was GRC 14-0. Paul Wells, 8 runs in the first 2 innings, and then Rathenbach came in and slowed them down for a couple innings, but then the floodgates opened here at the end of the game in the 5th and 6th as they push it out 14-0. Breathitt County will even their record at 1-1 here on the first 2 nights of softball action. Getting ready to do some JV here, but folks, will sign off on it. The Breathitt baseball game is over on YouTube. When we sign off here on Facebook, it may well come on Facebook, but given all the Facebook issues that we have, but we'll go from there. So thanks for joining us here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.